What you want is some grease on your stomach. Make you feel better.
What I want is a new head. Where'd you get them sausages from, any road?
Off the barbie outside. Bit cold, but they taste okay.
They've been out back all night. There could be all sorts over them.
Oh, come off it. You'll have eaten worse than this, I'll bet. Hey, I've heard you devil bikers bite the head off a chicken and then drink its blood for the initiation.
What, a live one?
That's what I've heard.
Oh, I don't fancy that, but give your tongue a right pecking.
What, do you mean it's not true?
Les, when it comes to chicken, I like mine deep-fried in breadcrumbs. Well, mind you, that Morecambe chap, they're mad for out, that lot.
So, what do you have to do for the initiation?
I can't tell you that, Les. It's a closely guarded secret, the rites of initiation. All I will say is that after mine, all I wanted was a good bath and a scrubbing brush.
Worth it to ride with the chapter, though, eh?
Yeah, well, once the swelling went down, there's not like it.
Driving with your mates. A posse of silver war horses spread across the road.
You know, Les, losing me van the other day were bad enough, but losing me hog, it were like a suspension struck going right through me heart.
I know how you feel, mate. It was the same with me. When my copy of Heartbreak Hotel walked on the back seat of my Cortina in the summer of '76.
You're nowhere near it, was just a record.
Hey, it was an original 1956-78, worth a fortune.
Yeah, and since I lost me hog, that van were almost everything I had in the world. And everything else I had were in it. And now some toe rag's gone and had that away and all.
Don't fret, Dennis, lad. Don't you fret. You can stay here for as long as you like.
Cheers, Les. You're the right good Samaritan.
Yeah, well... Who the flaming heck is that? Hey! Oh, there's people suffering in here.
Supping and suffering go hand in hand, Les. If 'tin't hangover, it's misses.
Well, you could have drunk Newton and Ridley's dry. The amount of ale you were putting away. So how come you're as bright as a budgie's mirror?
Work, Les. I've a job to do. Same as the Elf Fairy mate of yours.
Oh, sorry, Paul. What time is it?
It's 9:15. You're half an hour late. You better get a move on and all. Else they'll be leaving you behind to dredge canal with your tea mug.
See you, mate.
She'll have folk thinking of keeping you up all night.
You were last night. Sat up studying at lights on for hours. It's a flaming bed, Maxine, not a desk.
Sorry, you should have said something.
I didn't want to disturb myself anymore. You know what we're up to.
Well, I've been thinking about what Fred said about expanding our social circle.
You don't want to pay any attention to him. The only social circle he knows is around the golf and a few drinks after. Of course, he's square dealers, but they don't count because it's wrong shape.
No, I think it's something we should take seriously. Here, have a look at this.
This is what you're writing in bed?
Yeah, it's a list of potential friends.
You what? What's all these numbers?
Well, I've scored them 1 to 10 for the social acceptability.
You're having me on, aren't you?
No, have a good look at it and see if you can think of any more names. I'll meet you at Rover's at lunchtime.
Maria's coming round tonight. She's dead excited about the engagement party. We're going to start planning it right away.
Well, it's a big event.
Oh, I'll make the Millennium look like an old folks dance.
Anyway, listen, I've put you an extra slice of bacon in there. You know, feel.
Cheers, Vera.
Well, you've got to keep your strength up now you're engaged.
Yeah. Oh, how was Monica when you left?
Look, I've told you she was fine. Stop worrying. She was curled up in kitchen, happy as Larry.
Yeah, well, I just don't like the thought of her being in there on her own, that's all.
But don't worry. It's nature, she'll be fine.
What's this, the patter of tiny paws?
Any day now.
Oh, I'm surprised you're not marching up and down Coronation Street chain smoking.
Oh, listen, don't you be giving him ideas.
I've gone through one packet of mints today.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, well, we'll see. See you, mate. See you, Vera.
See you.
Oh, poor lad. Don't know what he'd be like when it's his own wife that's in labour.
Well, as long as you don't take her down to the clinic on a collar and lead, I think you'll be all right. Cup of tea, please, Vera.
All right, love.
And thanks for sorting me and Paula out. I needed a shove in the right direction.
No, you didn't. Look, you were just being careful. You've got more than yourself to consider, haven't you?
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
And if you ask me out, love, she's a really nice girl.
Well, I'm not going to rush anything. Let's just see how it goes.
Get you that tea.
Thank you.
Do you reckon his tie's all right?
Yeah, it looks fine to me.
I read somewhere there's a definite psychology about what tie you wear for an interview. You know, one colour's spot on for interviews and another one will virtually guarantee they rip up your application the minute you walk in.
Which is?
That's the trouble, I can't remember which is which.
Don't know what what you're worrying about. They wanted you to apply for this job, that ought to tell you so much.
Yeah, I suppose. Guess I'm just not cut out for this sort of thing.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. We're not all supposed to be pencil pushers. So if you don't get a promotion, don't worry. I was happy when you didn't have a job.
No, thanks. Sweet of you. But I know you're only saying it to make me feel better. Don't worry. I won't let you down. Just wish me luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Norris, what are you up to?
Well, to tell you the truth, Rita, I'm not feeling my usual dynamic self today.
Oh, dear.
I feel like a torch that's been left on all night, sort of weak and yellow. I wonder, could I trouble you to put your hand on my brow?
Do you think I'm Florence Nightingale?
No, you see, I can't tell myself whether or not I'm running a temperature.
Well, look, if you think you are coming down with something, why don't you just go home?
And abandon me post? No, never. I'll struggle on, don't you concern yourself about me.
Well, if you say so. Ah, Ken, just the man I want to see.
Well, here I am.
Well, I wanted to ask you about family trees.
Ah, genealogy.
That's right. See, Audrey's party got me thinking about tracing any family that I might have that I don't know about.
Well, the library might be the best bet. They've got books on how to go about it, what records to look at, what to look for, you know, that sort of thing.
Oh, well, that should get me going. Now, what can I do for you?
Has the Gazette arrived yet?
Yes, here we are.
Was another one of your articles in today, Ken?
No, actually, I'm looking to see what reaction there was to my last one on today's letters page.
I thought it a finely scribed piece, well worthy of comment.
Oh, no.
What is it?
Well, look, the whole page of letters about my column.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Well, it must be wonderful to stir the public with a sweep of your pen.
Yeah, but not like this. They're all agreeing with me.
Well, it looks like you've become the voice of the people.
Yeah, but they're saying that I was right to say that the health centre shouldn't be named after Alf. I mean, how is Audrey going to take it?
Probably the same way as the Ayatollah took to them satanic verses.
I see from your CV you have an interest in environmental matters.
Yeah, that's right. We've only got one planet. We have to look after it, haven't we?
Oh, I agree. Tell me, what's your opinion on these people who go tying themselves to trees or lying down in front of bulldozers?
My opinion? Is that relevant?
Well, it depends.
In what way?
What Mr. Bellis means is that it's not enough for such protesters to be in receipt of benefit. Often such demonstrations can last for a number of weeks, and in attending them, therefore, such individuals can make themselves unavailable for work, and as a result, ineligible for benefit.
So, your opinions become relevant when you encounter someone who claims benefit they're not entitled to because they've been off saving the planet.
Oh, I see.
So what do you do?
Is there a conflict of interests?
No, not at all. There'd have to be a careful examination of the facts, of course. To be sure that when the claimant was at the protest site, they didn't have the opportunity to seek work. But if there was no question, saving the planet or not, I'd probably have to withdraw their benefit.
So how's life at the Villa de Battersby then, eh? Apart from boozing.
Robbie, he's a good bloke, is Les. I mean, if it weren't for him, I'd be using chip papers as a do-over now.
What are you going to do when Janice gets back?
Have to wait and see.
Well, in the meantime, party as much as you like. But remember to turn up for work on time in future. Otherwise, it'll be more than a roof you're looking for.
Hey! Dennis, lad! Have I got a surprise for you?
What the heck's that?
It's an artifact, is this? Historical find. A bike, barely alive, lost in the mud and slime of the canal. But we can rebuild her. Hey, Dennis, lad?
Wheels.
Only me, Vera. Jim's let me off early. Monica, come here, girl.
Oh, good, we can have early tea then. I've got steak and kidney pie and chips and gravy.
Where's Monica?
Well, I don't know. She was in the kitchen when I got back. I haven't seen her for a while, though. I don't know where she...
Monica! Monica, come here, girl.
Well, she can't have gone far.
Oh, I knew it. I knew I should have stayed with her. Anything could have happened to her. I've got to find her. Monica!
Well, Norris, thank you for defying all the odds and lasting the day out, but I think I can manage the last half hour by myself. Why don't you get off home, go to bed?
Oh, I don't know, Rita. I don't like abandoning me post.
Well, don't worry, you'll be mentioned in dispatches. Dedicated beyond the call of duty.
If you say so. I must say, all I want to do is just go home, crawl between some clean sheets and rest my head on a soft pillow. I wonder what it was. But perhaps it was something I've eaten. I mean, you have to be so careful about food preparation.
Well, a good night's sleep will help no end, I'm sure.
Well, I hope so. I don't want to let you down tomorrow.
Well, you get off home and get Vera to tuck you up with something nice and warm.
Come on, Monica, where are you? Here, come on, Norris will have a fit if he finds you in here.
Oh, good girl.
Are you sure about this? Shouldn't we take it round the back into the yard? It's going to make a right mess.
What, let it get rained on? Do you think that's what they did with them treasures they dug up from Tartan Tuman's tomb in the desert?
Don't rain in the desert.
It's the principle. A bite like this needs protecting from the elements.
It's done all right at the bottom of the canal for 30-odd years.
That'll be the mud that's preserved it. Like that caveman's body they dug up in the marshes.
Who'd throw a bite like this into the canal? It's 2 steps off murder, that.
What do you reckon, Doc? Can we save her?
Well, we'll have to take it apart first, see what we can use and see what we need new. But there's so much muck and stuff on it, it could be a right old bone shaker.
Hey, if we get this on the road, you could rejoin the chapter.
Yeah, once we get new wheels, yeah?
But technically, mind you, since I found it, it's not yours.
What are you saying?
Hold it. What I mean is, since we're both doing it up, we'll both have shares.
Suppose so, yeah.
So, if and when we get it back on the road, and you get back in the chapter, what's the chances of getting me in and all?
Maria says she'll be over as soon as she can. She can't wait to see him.
Ooh, I'll bet.
I'm so happy, Vera. First I get engaged and then I get my own family.
Well, she's done you proud, all right.
Do you think they'll all be all right?
Oh, yeah. Look fine to me.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's lovely.
We've got to keep them warm, and whatever we do, we can't move them.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what Norris has got to say.
Hello? Is anybody at home?
You tell him. All right.
Oh, what on earth's going on?
I'm afraid we've had some sort of an accident.
Accident? What sort of accident?
Oh, you'll never guess what. Monica's had her pups. 5 of them. On your bed.
Yeah.
Oh, this is monstrous. Monstrous. This is my bedroom, not a canine maternity ward. Get them out of here.
What are you talking about? What's got into you? Look, they're harmless.
My grandmother's bedspread.
You are?
It's been passed down through the family. I've had that everywhere I've slept. And they're feeding on my grandmother's bedspread. They've defiled it.
Well, Tyrone says it can't be moved.
No, but it's all right. You can have my room.
Oh, no, thank you. I'd rather sleep on a park bench. Oh, this is too much, Vera. Much too much.
What's wrong with you? Look at them. The lovely little puppies. Look at the soft little noses and little ears.
I've got to get out of here. I've been feeling bilious all day, and now this is... I've got to get out of here.
Hi.
Didn't it go very well? Don't worry. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be.
Want to bet? I got a second interview.
Oh! Well done.
Yeah, cheers. You said I had nothing to worry about. I asked some pretty tough questions, but I must have told them what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, you must have.
So, I thought we'd celebrate. We're on a threshold of a whole new life together.
Are we?
Well, yeah. I mean, if I get this promotion, we can move out of this flea pit.
I thought we were happy here.
Well, we have been, of course. But I want better things for you. Hey, and you're going to need something to study if you're going to uni.
I can manage.
Yeah, but why manage when you can afford better? I mean, we could get a house with some extra bedrooms, put a desk in one for your study, and the other one, well, maybe in a couple of years' time we could find a use for it.
Hang on, Spider. I think you're getting a bit carried away.
Hey? Oh, well, just excited, that's all. Aren't you?
I'm 18. I don't want to think about getting tied down yet.
I'm just trying to think of our future together.
Yeah, so am I.
Thank you. Cheers. So, go on.
Well, so far so good.
You can't spend the rest of your life hiding from Audrey. You didn't write those letters.
Yeah, but I think Audrey will see it that way.
Anyway, I thought this was supposed to be a free country. Anybody can say what they like. What happened to that freedom of the press you used to go on about?
Well, absolutely, yeah, but the sort of press Audrey's thinking about is what you crush cars in and the freedom to put me through one of them.
They didn't score too badly, did they?
Well, Kelly and Emma.
Yeah, they're the sort of people we should be mixing with.
I mix with them all the time, they're fresh goes. If that's your idea of upwardly mobile, you're not going to get a nosebleed, are you?
Yeah, but you never know when it's going to be handy to have a copper as a friend.
Ah, there you are. Finally crawled from under your stone, have you?
Now, Audrey, I realise you're upset, but you must understand I'm just as surprised by all those letters as you are.
Surprised? Is that what you think I am? Well, try mortified, try furious.
Oh, come on, Audrey. You can't blame Ken for that. You know when he wrote that article, Alf was the last person he had on his mind.
Look, just keep out of this, Rita, will you? Actually, you're as bad as he is.
What have I done?
Well, you peddle the mucky rights.
Oh, now, just a minute. I think this is getting rather out of hand.
I thought you two were supposed to have buried the hatchet.
Well, that was before he stirred up half of Weatherfield and before he dug up Gladys Braithwaite to ruin my birthday party. Honestly, Ken, is it something I've done to you?
No, of course not. I just wish I could make you understand how terribly sorry I am. I didn't intend any of this.
And when it comes to Gladys Braithwaite, it's not Ken's fault you lie about your age.
Do you mind if we join you?
No, please do.
That'd be nice.
Well, you've met Emma, haven't you? This is Ashley Maxine. Emma, Ashley Maxine.
Hiya.
I hear you're a copper. Yeah, that's right. Can't touch me for it, though.
Must be exciting.
Well, it has its moments. What do you do?
I'm a butcher.
Actually, one of Ashley's great ancestors was an infamous Weatherfield murderer, wasn't he?
Yeah, but we really don't like to talk about that.
Hey, what are you doing here? I thought you were spending the night tucked up in bed.
So did I. Unfortunately, something got there before me.
What do you mean, something?
It's horrible. Horrible. The thought of that happening in my bed turns my knees to jelly. I better have a brandy, Gina, a large one.
Must have been something really awful.
Yes, but what was it?
That mutt of Tyrone's had given birth right there on my grandmother's bedspread.
Oh, puppies. How many?
No, I don't know. A dozen at least. It smelled like a zoo in there. I shall never be able to sleep there again. Every time I close my eyes, I'll see it happening in my head. And I'm not a well man, you know. I'm not well at all.
You do realise the chapter, it's not something you can just go into and change your mind when you get bored, Les. I mean, when you're in, you've got to live by our rules.
That suits me, that. I was born to ride with the pack, I was.
Yeah, and I did tell you the initiation ceremony, but it's not very nice.
Neither is our Janice's cooking.
And the Weatherfield chapter, you know, it doesn't accept everybody.
Hang on. What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say I'm not man enough to ride a hog?
No, of course not.
I can just see me now. Hurtling down the M62. King of the road. A girl in tight leather on the seat behind. Holding on to me. Oh.
Throbbing, Rick.
What is it?
It's a black shadow.
You what?
A Vincent HRD Series C. Black blooming shadow.
That good, is it?
Good. When this were built in the 50s, it could do 150 mile an hour. It was the fastest bike in the world back then.
So it's something special, then?
Oh, yeah.
So when it's all done up and fixed up and that, it'll be worth a bob or two?
Top whack about 9 grand.
Yee-hoo! You look up, beauty! Oh!
Norris, giving birth is only nature.
Yes, so was the Black Death, but you wouldn't want it in your bed, would you?
Now, come on, don't you think you're overreacting just a little bit?
I have certain standards in my life, Rita, and one of them is not allowing animals of any sort on my bed, let alone giving birth there.
So what are you going to do?
I really don't know. I tell you, all this upset's done nothing for my nausea. I could be coming down with something nasty. My bed's been invaded by breeding dogs.
Well, I suppose I can let you spend the night on my sofa.
You're a true friend, Rita, a true friend. How your cushion's firm, because I like a lot of support to me back when I'm sleeping.
I think you'll find them firm enough.
I don't suppose for one moment those dogs will appreciate my interior firm-sprung mattress.
That was good. Thanks.
Good.
Look, I don't want us to be like this. I mean, I haven't even got a job yet.
No. But you want it, don't you?
Want it for us. So we can have some money. So we can be happy.
I thought we were happy.
Yeah, well, we are. But look at us, living in this dump. This isn't the sort of home I want for you.
It shouldn't matter what sort of place we live in so long as we're together.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's university, a radio station. You can't be working at Roy's Rolls while you're studying.
Why not? Loads of students hold down jobs along with the studies.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to. You've got me to look after you.
I don't want you to look after me, Spider, not like that. Come on, face facts. How much of this is really about me?
I don't understand what you mean.
You've changed. I remember the bloke I first saw over the wall drying out his tent in Emily's backyard. And he was odd, but there was something about him. Something exciting and inspiring. And he was the bloke I fell in love with. And I don't know where he's got to, but as far as I'm concerned, Spider, he's not you.